Today, Precarious plays
Chrono Trigger.
Grab a canary because things are about to get deep. If we did this part right. Should talk to that nice lady.
Hi, nice lady. My husband, Marco, is finally home from the war. Oh, I'm so relieved.
Okay. Worry not, my love, we won't be parted again.
Did we do it right? Is this an indication of success?
Talk to Marco. Did we get the walk button?
Yeah, I had forgotten the walk button.
Yeah, of course you did. Criminal. The monsters in the desert cave fear water. They seem vulnerable to it, but the greatest of them, water or no, I could not hope to slay that beast on my own.
Okay.
Did we... Okay, talk to Fiona again.
Anything I plant dies before it even has a chance to grow. It's the work of monsters lurking out in that desert somewhere.
Okay, I think that's good enough.
This young tree is one that has been cultivated through the ages, mysteriously resilient, that could surely restore this desert to a verdant land. Oh, is that the tree from the Sky Place?
Yes!
Hey! But I daren't plant so small a sapling out there now. Not with all the monsters nesting in that cave.
Alright, and now we have a cave to clear.
Alright. And we don't step in the quicksand.
Actually,
We step in the quicksand?
the answer might surprise you.
Oh. We step in the quicksand. That just does not look like a positive experience.
Yeah, they make you go for it. You have to...
Are we sure that the monsters aren't out here?
Yay!
Alright.
Oh. That's lovely.
Sure.
You know,
Okay.
all the little... We were just talking about it before we started. The Super Nintendo, I think, was a very impressive piece of hardware because of all of the sprites that are being rendered dynamically, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that these are being distorted. I think that they are just being moved. But I have to imagine that was the NES even capable? Did it support transparency? Did it have an alpha channel? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was just either like a sprite was either on or it was off. Yeah, like I remember going from the first 3D console generation to the second.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the PlayStation and the N64 to the GameCube and PlayStation 2. And being really impressed. No home console transition has impressed me since. The last time I was impressed with a home console, it was actually the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked at that and I was like, so the thing is, there's a trend specifically about Nintendo's console manufacturing where you can see that for a long time what they did, they had a home console that had like the best balance of what they could make, like power to purchasability.
Right, yeah.
And then there was a handheld that was essentially a portable version of the last console they made. So you had the NES, and the original Game Boy was really primitive even compared to the NES because it was in black and white, you know? So then you had the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Color felt like it was sort of like a little, I feel like it was it felt faster. It felt a little better put together than the NES. Because there are games that occasionally I will still play on the Game Boy Color because I have them. I have like eShop versions of those games, like the original. Link's Awakening DX and the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color both come to mind.
There's something odd that is happening.
What's that?
Okay, I'm gonna use her ice too. But when I go to... Well, this won't... I'm having trouble selecting dual techs, and I'm like wondering if I've just gone crazy and forgotten how the controls work. But that doesn't seem likely because I can select all of the other stuff.
You have to have all participants full of ATB, and they both have to have the appropriate amount of MP, and it has to have targets within range. So maybe something like proximity. If one of them is based on proximity bomb, maybe just no one was close enough. Like show me what you mean.
Let me go. I want to use Antipode Bomb 2, for example. And it's fine this time. Okay, it must have been something else.
Okay.
It happened like 3 times, and I was like, what is wrong with me?
So that was the trend throughout a lot of my life until finally you get to like the DS line, at least added something new with the second screen and touch controls. But even playing like a 3DS, which I think has some really cutely designed games, like I think that A Link Between Worlds is going to age beautifully just because of its style, because of the art direction. That still felt like 3DS games felt like they were usually Wii-ish graphical quality. With the Switch, they just said, our home console is our portable console now. Same one.
Yeah.
And because of that, you finally have it. It's like, okay, so this is a handheld that is exactly as good looking as the home console. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
It took me a really long time to get one, though, because I was like waiting for games that I really wanted to play. And then, the world caught fire whenever I had decided, like, Animal Crossing's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna get a Switch. What do you mean there are no more Switches?
Yeah. Let's see. I've been liking Ice 2 on these guys.
I'm just glad that I managed to avoid negotiating with terrorists. I got a Switch Lite, and I don't mind in the slightest. I regularly forget that there's a version of the Switch that connects to a TV.
Oh, yeah. I thought that would bother me, but it doesn't. I think that I always like the idea of playing console games. But, whenever it comes down to it, I play handhelds way more.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the truth of it is that if I had a console that could flip from console to handheld, if I just had a regular Switch, I would probably spend about 95% of its time in the handheld mode, just because that's the original game for me. The first console that was ever mine was my Game Boy,
Yeah. I think what happens to me is that because it is a handheld, it's not as much of a to-do. And it doesn't feel as relaxed and as luxurious as sitting down in front of a large TV with, like, smooshy, cushy seating and so on.
I know the sand is pulling you out of position. May I?
Yes, please. This is making me angry.
What you do is you just walk, and then you hold on.
Ugh, smooth.
Yeah, the key is
smooth,
to just
man.
you step on the forced movement, then you look in the direction you need, and then you just mash on the button.
Okay, stood around here too long.
If you look closely, you can see
the patterns.
Yeah, the direction that the sand should be moving you.
What is happening? Oh.
Just graphics.
Okay. Graphics.
So,
X.
2 X's, but not 3. It's not that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
The point that I was trying to make is that I was really impressed moving from like PlayStation to PlayStation 2, and really impressed going from like the Wii U to the Switch. Oh, I hope those monsters didn't all respawn. You can run away if they did. Don't forget, you can...
Which button does that?
I think it's the R1 and L1 button together.
Okay. Good to know. Let's leave. Escape. Escape? Did we escape? We escaped. Okay. See, look who's smooth now. It's me.
I probably would have been really impressed by the moving from the NES to the Super NES. I feel like the Super NES is a really technically impressive console compared to the original.
There we are. Oh, that's not good. What was that? Oh my gosh. So ever since watching She-Ra,
Yeah.
Luca seems more like Entrapta in my head every minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. That must be the monster responsible for turning this place into a desert. But if it can move through the earth, it could come up anywhere. Yeah. We are all seeing the problem.
Are you supposed to try to avoid it, or?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't like that a bit. That was not what I expected was going to be attached to those teeth. What? Oh my god, okay.
Let me make sure. Is there anything you're supposed to do?
Iced. They said that they were weak against water, which is why I've been using so many ice attacks. What? Absorbing energy from its core. Okay, so it can heal itself.
Yeah, hold on, let me read the description to you.
Okay.
Retinite begins the fight by absorbing energy from its core, so focus on destroying the core first. It is immune to damage by all magic types, but water/ice will lower its defenses significantly. As long as the core is alive, striking a section with a water attack will essentially turn off that half's defense, allowing you to go to town on it with physical moves.
So what about an attack that does both?
You should use physical attacks after using water or ice on it.
Okay. Whoa.
Which is a problem because Luca
is...
you should try Megaton Bomb to see how it reacts to that. I don't have high hopes. Okay, no, that's bad.
Okay, yeah. So... Alright, everyone's healthy, so that's fine. I should probably... Does this look like a fight that I should haste up the team for?
You should haste Marley and Luca. You don't have to haste Robo because he has equipment that does that for him.
Okay. Then I'm going to have him use Rapid Fire Fist, but it needs to happen after Marley uses Ice. Yeah. Okay. And so ice doesn't damage it, it just reduces, so I should just use regular ice.
You should use as much ice as you have physical text to match. So if Robo has a physical attack that can target all 3 pieces, then you should use ice too. See what I mean? If Robo doesn't have a physical attack, why do I keep trying to say a physical attack?
Mm-hmm.
If he can't target all of them with something physical, then you should just use ice and focus on either the core or the top.
Okay.
Because the core heals and the top is the most dangerous.
Attack. Is that magic?
It probably deals non-physical damage.
Okay, yeah, it looks like he's got single target stuff.
But we'll go down to the double text. Does he have a non-elemental thing? Somebody? Probably not that one.
No, he doesn't.
You should go down. Go. Is there anything else past those?
No.
You should try a fire tackle to see if it's like a physical move that incidentally deals fire damage, because I know that it heals the core if we hit it with whenever we hit it with a fire move before, but we just started and it's better to see if Luca can do something in this battle.
Yeah, but it's still a single target attack, and I still haven't used Marley to lower its defenses.
Okay, yeah. So I would use ice, regular ice on the top.
Core. Why on the top instead of the core?
Because the top, it just didn't do anything before.
Mm-hmm.
The move we used before healed the core.
Okay, got it. Makes sense. Alright. Ice on top. Pop on pop.
And then get a fire tackle ready. Water hardened sand, defense is reduced.
Water hardened sand, defense is reduced. Okay, so we're doing a fire tackle. Please be physical. Eh?
0.
No, nothing. Okay, Luca is gonna be our potion master. She's gonna be our pharmacist.
Let's take a break and let's see if, I don't know, maybe we can wear it down a little bit before we come back, or restart and bring someone that isn't Luca.
Yeah.